And then there are folks in the media and the mainstream media who's still coming out saying, we don't know the motive. This was like Thomas Crooks. Remember Thomas Crooks in Butler, Pennsylvania on July 13th, who almost killed President Trump? They said, we don't know his motive. He was MAGA. Excuse me? Objectively speaking, I'm not in Mensa here, okay? But I'm a pretty common sense kind of guy. Someone picks up a gun and shoots Charlie Kirk or shoots President Trump. They're not MAGA. They're trying to take out the biggest conservative political figures in world history. You understand what I'm saying? And so I think it's really a miscarriage of justice that the mainstream media won't just come out and say, you know what? This is a radical leftist who fell down these internet rabbit holes, who was indoctrinated with this woke ideology. He rejected everything his family believed in. He was deranged, and he picked up a gun and he shot Charlie Kirk. And now a mother, Erica, doesn't have her husband or the father of her children. That's what's happening. That's the reality. If the media can't say that, that's the reason your ratings are in the gutter. There's a reason people are turning off the mainstream media right now, because you won't just be straight up with your audience. Tell your audience, this is what is happening. So they also know what's coming down the pike, because I have this weird suspicion, this sneaking, horrible suspicion that if we don't nip this in the bud, the political extremism is going to continue being ratcheted up. And we have to talk about someone from ABC. Okay, we have to talk about Matt Gutman from ABC. And of course I have this in the notes because I don't watch ABC very often. So he described text messages between suspected Charlie Kirk killer Tyler Robinson and his transgender roommate as very touching. He said the text between Tyler Robinson and his transgender furry lover were very touching. Okay, they're writing about these people like it's some Shakespearean novel. This is a disgusting killer. Disgusting killer. And the reason your ratings are going down is because you won't just be straight up with your audience. He apologized. He issued an apology. I don't think someone who thinks text messages between a killer, alleged killer, and his transgender furry roommate are touching. I don't need to get my news from someone who thinks that's touching. You know what? You know who was touching? Was Charlie Kirk, when he was touching the lives of millions of people and getting them inspired to get involved in faith, family, and conservative values. That's what was touching. You know what was touching? Erica Kirk's address to the nation. Did y'all call that touching? Because I saw a bunch of people on the left denigrating her online, making fun of a widow on the internet. Was that touching for you guys? So I really don't need to even hear this apology. I don't need to read it word for word. If you want to go find it, we put it up on the screen. You can pause. You're welcome to look at it. But I don't take any of these folks seriously.